fellas.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Cleveland Browns Stadium on the shores of Lake Erie. Today we've got a fun little clash in the AFC, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Cleveland Browns. Two men ready to do battle. It's time to dance. And off we go from Cleveland. On the return, here's Jerome Ford. And he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. They will start this drive with Ford. And he'll take this up near the 35, maybe the 34. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
Now he's free at the 35. He may go. And all the way in. Touchdown, Cleveland. Jerome Ford, 66 yards. And the Browns need just 2 plays on their opening drive to take the early lead.
Well, if they didn't get the wake-up call before the game, they got it right now. 2 plays already in the end zone.
I think of it in boxing terms because whether it's a big shot with your first one or a probing one, a little bit of a jab, the second one was the payoff. That was the big one that landed. 1-2, end zone.
Hopkins with the extra point, and that makes the score 7-0. Touchdown, Dustin Hopkins will kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And not a good return here at all as they'll be forced to start at the 12-yard line. And they'll go with a ground attack here. And he gets this one just shy of the 35 to the 34. A well-executed 22-yard gain.
This is one of those plays that could go either way, but we've seen the influence of the college game now in the NFL, where we're seeing more and more of these plays run, and that one went for a big gain.
And they'll go on the ground. And a great job there to read that one defensively. They strung him out, would not allow him to cut upfield. Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
But not much on that run, Charles.
No, that's exactly the way to execute a run blitz there. They guessed correctly that they would move the ball on the ground, honed in on it, and stopped them. Mark that down for a win in the defense's column.
They work now on 2nd and 9. Now it's O'Connell. He'll hit his running back, Amir Abdullah.
And just in general, Charles, on a play like that, how tough is it for the defense to account for a running back essentially being a receiver downfield?
It's very difficult, especially if the running back has skills like a receiver, and you're aware of that before the game even begins. So throughout your practice sessions, you're going to want to be aware of him. Where is he lining up? What can he do? What kind of damage can he do to us downfield? And who can match up with him without weakening our overall defense? You're exactly right. It's a tough task to match up to him.
They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
That's why you call a screen. You want to catch a defense over-committing. Plenty of space available, and that matched up perfectly. What a convoy he got downfield to pick up big yardage on that play.
They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal. Myers in motion right. On 2nd and goal, here's the option. And holding it may be the wrong decision as he's stopped in the backfield. It's a loss of 2, now 3rd down. But sometimes that option can get bogged down before the gears really even get into motion, and I think that's what we saw there.
And I think what he saw defensive end right in his face because he looked up and he was right there. Didn't even have a chance to get going.
6 plays got him down here. This is play number 7, 3rd and goal. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked up by Denzel Ward. He's got the lane, and there he goes.
You got his running phantom out.
And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Browns defense has a touchdown. Well, that's what you get, apparently, when you try to take on a Pro Bowl cornerback. And what a play there to make the interception and also bring it back for 6.
And he is so good that we've seen teams absolutely stay away from throwing the ball at him. Here, he's just reading the quarterback's eyes the entire way, makes a great play on the football, and turns it into 6.
On is Hopkins now for the extra point. And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. From his end zone, here comes Carter. Now a hit and a loose football. And this is picked up by the Browns. And down inside the...
I'm not going to play the DDA.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air. Coming up, we've got a good one here in the AFC, as it'll be the...
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the Kansas City Chiefs taking on the Las Vegas Raiders.
What?
And we are underway at Allegiant Stadium. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a touchback.
Now the Georgia Southern man. This is Jerick McKinnon. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down. They run once more with McKinnon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. So trouble already here on their opening drive. This is 3rd and 9. Now here's Mahomes. That is caught. And some room to work. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Give them 22 there on the 3rd down conversion. Mahomes now on 1st down. Screen play, McKinnon. And they'll work this down to the 40-yard line, tackled there. So on the other side of the field now, it's 1st and 10 as they've got things rolling on this drive. Trying to lay one up deep. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
An early message that this secondary is going to be tested, because even though it fell incomplete, it almost felt like a warning shot to get things going.
Mahomes to throw once more. He'll drop this off to Pacheco.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the 1st down.
Throwing is Mahomes on 3rd.
The throw for Tony is intercepted. And the Raiders are going to take possession of the football as they force the turnover on the opening drive.
Not something you see very often from a quarterback of his caliber, an opening drive interception.
Oh, there's no doubt in my mind that even he's surprised at how that one played out. But we know this guy. It's not going to stop him from continuing to fire as this game goes along. Probably give a little nod of respect across the field for that one and let him know he'll be back the very next.
There he goes, left side.
Down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas.
Devontae Adams, 68 yards.
And the Raiders take the early turnover and convert it into an opening touchdown.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an early turnover. A sudden change situation, meaning ball's turned over. How's both sides going to handle it? One side handled it way better. They went right out on the field and put the ball in the end zone.
One play, that just added insult to injury.
Yeah, that just tells you on the defensive side, they didn't come out
300
ready to
times
go.
does not.
Still reeling from the
That's
fact
good.
that the ball got turned over.
Pick the right shit from the start, and you won't get exposed.
On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
Fair catch going to be taken, and this will be moved out to the 25.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others. Where they think they have an advantage, dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now Mahomes throwing on 2nd down.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. And they will take over at
at the 29-yard line. On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. This is caught. And he's brought down after a very nice gain. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially.
I think he has to be saying to himself, how did that not wind up a touchdown? Remember, you just need the tip of the ball to cross the plane. It's not going to get there, but they're going to be set up in great shape with 1st and goal.
Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? I don't think anyone in the building fooled right there, as that one is going to blow up in their faces. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set them back for 2nd down. Oh, design run for their wideout. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Raider touchdown. Trey Tucker taking it in from 7 yards away. And the Raiders go up by 2 touchdowns. O'Connell's throwing for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2. They don't get it. Well, split the difference, and they're right where they would have been with 2 PATs. They got the 2-point conversion the first time. They failed there.
Interesting, isn't it? Because the first time you go after your first score, that feels like a gamble. The second time when they tried it again, that felt like, what the heck, right? Because, as you said, even if you miss it, you split the difference, and you're right on schedule at 14 points.
The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive. And it's been a miserable start for them offensively. Obviously, 2 drives, 2 interceptions.
And this is where you have to know your quarterback and know how you actually have to reach him. Do you do it with a little bit of humor? Maybe you break the ice a little bit, like, hey, didn't we practice in that color jersey all week? Not the one that you're throwing it to? Or maybe you have to be stern with him. But whatever it's going to take to get the message, it has to be done. He's putting the game in jeopardy.
A real field flipper there, as all of a sudden they've got a first down in the red zone. And they'll get him down right around the 16. 2 yards that time, a stark contrast from the big chunk on the previous play. Here's a 2nd and 8. Now a toss left for Pacheco. And he's eaten up at the line of scrimmage. Might have gotten a yard down to the 16. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. They go play fake. Mahomes. And that is caught for the touchdown. Kansas City. Marquez Valdez-Scantling bringing in that one from Patrick Mahomes. And the Chiefs have got it back to within a score. Extra point by Butker is on target, and that'll make our score 14-7. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And he's going to be taken down on what will be the final play of this first quarter. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways, because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
Second down, Jacobs once more. And he will lose yardage on the play. Back at his own 19-yard line.
It'll be a loss of a couple on the play, so now third down coming up.
I know that speed is the hallmark of today's NFL game, but the key to good rushing defense is still having your linebackers set the edge.
In motion left goes Myers. On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he almost gets this to the 30, taken down about a yard shy. A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
I definitely like the play call. You don't expect it on 3rd and 5, 3rd and 6, do you? You expect a pass play. Had a little courage there to call the run, and boy, they were successful.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And nothing much materializing there on the first down run. He'll get a couple, and that's it.
You've got to be impressed by that defensive front on reps like those. They were not being moved off the line, kept their shoulders square, and gave their teammates time to fight to the ball and limit that gain.
Throw out left, caught by Mayer.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication, and as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
Well, partner, if we had their entire playbook in front of us, I'm not sure we would have picked out that play as the one to run in that situation. How about the guts of the offensive coordinator? Dialing that one up into great success.
2 first downs have them up near midfield now on 1st and 10. In motion left goes Myers. A quick throw out to Adams on the perimeter. And he's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. That one goes for 24 yards.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on 1st down. Decided to hand it off that time on the run-pass option.
Appeared to be an easy decision. Just gave it inside. Nice steady gain.
Creeping up on a minute to play in this first half. Well, now they'll try the end around. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
How about that there? No frills, no additives, right? Nothing crazy. Just find a way to pick up the 1st down. A nice run right there.
Jacobs will get about halfway there as he takes this from the 4 down to the 2. He'll get 2 out of that run, and it's going to bring up a 2nd and goal.
All of a sudden, those lanes that were there earlier in the drive dry up near the goal line. That's a good job defensively to diagnose the run and stop it for a very short pickup.
And he's over the line and in for a Raider touchdown. Josh Jacobs in the final seconds of the first half. And the Raiders will extend their lead here just before halftime. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try and throw for it. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more. And the formula there on the 2-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there. For the defense, what you're trying to do is make sure that if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. And with Mahomes under center, anything's possible. Watch out for the deep ball.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
He shook his head right when he released that throw. He knew it was going to be a little off target.
Yeah, the excitement got him on that one. Wasn't able to control the fact the receiver was open, and it would have been an easy throw.
Taking a deep shot here for Hardman. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. So 2 quarters down, 2 remain. Charles and I return after the break. Welcome back. Halftime over. We are ready for quarter number 3. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. O'Connell on 1st and 10.
And that's complete to Adams. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
Here's 2nd and 7.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around.
Across midfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Trey Tucker.
His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Raiders come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the 3rd quarter.
Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And the lead opens up now to 22 points. On as the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The KC offense out of the huddle, ready for their next drive.
On 1st down, Mahomes. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line.
Boy, he had to fit that into a pretty tight window over the middle. And, Charles, I think they were in zone defensively, weren't they?
They certainly were. Nice read on your part. And sometimes the quarterback isn't fooled between zone and man. Sometimes just fooled by the type of zone that he sees. Because oftentimes those linebackers will vacate and run downfield with receivers. In this case, he played a pure zone and was in the wrong spot for the QB.
2nd down and 3.
On the handoff, this is Jacobs. 4 yards the pickup, 1st down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Pass complete. On the crossing route, this is Hooper.
And down inside the 15, shy of the 10.
So 1st and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging into our second half blowout material.
And they'll run it here. And here he'll get it down to the 7. And give him 4 yards there. It'll be 2nd and 6.
I think in normal situations, most play callers would probably shelve that play in this situation. But down in the red zone, got a little something extra to play with. I like the way that he took a shot and went after it.
Touchdown!
Trey Tucker.
A 7-yard touchdown grab as his guys have opened up a very comfortable lead.
So they're able to capitalize there on the short field, and that might prove to be the score that turns out the lights.
The party's over. Oh, sorry about that. That's an old reference there, folks. But, yeah, they've been the better of the two teams by far, and that's great complimentary football right there. Defense gets the turnover, sets up the short field, and the offense goes right out and scores to open up a pretty sizable lead.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And he'll elect not to run with it. The fair catch will move this out to the 25-yard line. The Chiefs offense about set to begin this drive. Well, we haven't exactly been treated to a nail-biter in this one, CD, and if they cannot score here, this one... And that's caught inside the 35. A big play there for KC. 53 yards.
Well, partner, I'm not sure how this drive's going to end, but how about the way they flip field position there? A nice attacking play that picked up a heck of a chunk of yardage.
On 1st and 10, here's Pacheco. And that play going absolutely nowhere as he's belted before he could get out of the backfield. A good response by the defense, sending them backwards after that huge gain last play. Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Looking to throw is Mahomes. It's Kelsey on the ground. It's a pickup of 12, and that'll set up a 3rd down. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. To throw, it's Mahomes. And he's brought down short. 2 yards there. Needed 4. Still just the 3rd quarter, but they've got to make something happen. I think they know that. They're going for it on 4th. And he picks up the first as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. They get 6 yards going for it on 4th, and now it's 1st and goal. From the gun, it's Mahomes. This is caught, and he'll go down, and that will do it for the 3rd quarter of action. 3 quarters in the books. 2nd and goal from the 1. And this will result in him losing yardage back to the 3. He lost 2 there, and it's 3rd down.
Well, that's going to bring up a big call now because he's unable to make the play himself on 2nd down. Now you just have to wonder, will they keep the ball in his hands on 3rd down?
Here's Mahomes, 3rd and goal. And that's caught. It's Kelsey. Touchdown, Kansas City. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Chiefs get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit. Extra point by Butker is on target. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. Now after the touchdown, here's Butker on to kick it away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. So after the INT, here's Mahomes. Open man here. It's the tight end, Kelsey. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. They're going to hurry back to the line now. Throwing on 1st down is Mahomes. He's going to go up top for the end zone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback. And they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Well,
I mean, field goals probably aren't going to cut it at this point. This was touchdown or bust, and unfortunately for them, it turned out to be bust.
Yeah, they're feeling like they've got to force the issue here. Maybe take some chances they wouldn't have earlier in the game. But give credit to this defense. They've really stood tall throughout, and they come up with the interception in the end zone.
Brought down by Willie Gay. This defense starting to buckle down when they need to, and right now they're winning this fourth quarter, losing the game, but they're winning in the fourth quarter.
And what a fine line it is about what they're trying to get done, because they're down, so they obviously need the football.
Don't run backward.
You can't be so aggressive as to give up their edge, their gaps, and have the offense hit them with a big play.
Play action. Now O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
Now that's a big pickup right there. And so often we focus on how the quarterback's faking out play action. How about everyone being in on the deal and picking it up?
Second, third levels, you could see them trying to recover. They bit. Worked out offensively. And a decent gain there as that takes us to the 2-minute warning. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the fourth quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. From the 37, they work on 2nd and 6. Now it's O'Connell. He's got Hooper on the short connection. That one a first down pickup of 8.
And the tight end is certainly a position built to move the chains because they can control space underneath. If they've got good hands, then, of course, they're a dynamic target. But one other thing is they're right in the sight lines of a quarterback on just about every play. And that makes it easier for the quarterback to pick him out and deliver.
A pickup of 10, and it's enough for a Las Vegas first down.
And that's another big-time run. And it sure looks like the leverage game is being won by the offensive line. They're the low man on just about every snap, and they're winning, pushing back the defensive front and creating great space for their runners.
And the stiff arm made it a pretty little run. Not a huge gain, but a nice chunk of yardage. In need of only about the length of the football here on 2nd down. Jacobs now. And this time not quite to the 30. It'll be down at the 31-yard line. 4 yards the pickup, first down. Starting to look like this drive, it may be the final nail in the coffin.
Well, this is why you work out so hard, right? This is why you spend all that time in the offseason. This is why you have those OTAs and mini camps. For these situations, these scenarios, to run someone into the ground and secure a victory.
2 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
I like it. I can control the game. Open the playbook up off of it. High percentage completion as a passer. I'm so worried about trying to stop the run. But you see how it opened up the other plays, the play action plays. I might actually change a couple of my audibles. So if I'm going to pick off that play, then I don't need it as an audible. I can go off of it. So it means I can take the end around off. I can run the zone split to go off of it. I don't really like the PA end around. I mean, it could be just like the end around. I can just use it as a play starter based on situations. But the plays that I know that I want, we could rock this counter once we get them in situations, and then we got the PA boot. Those 2 plays right there are going to be a nightmare for people. Then we got our zone split, and then I got my quick pass with the drive. I think that's going to be it. Let's get it, fellas. Let's get it. I'm hyped now. And I got to play the Chargers later today. I'm going to go ahead and get my warm-up games out the way right now. So I'm dialed in when it's time to play. Can't have no excuses. I feel like I'm getting better as a play caller, right? I mean, I was a good play caller, but I'm getting better with it. Tendencies are not being shown as much, making people adapt to tendencies they think that I'm doing.
We're at the home of the Super Bowl 52 champions, Lincoln Financial Field in Philadelphia, PA. Straight ahead, we've got a pretty good one on tap here, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Philadelphia Eagles.
Mortal Kombat codes, playing defense, just play. Line up. Line up. Man up. Let's go.
Sunny afternoon, and off we go from Lincoln Financial Field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. They'll start on the ground with Swift. And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30.
Not a huge play, but I think they're more than happy with how it turned out. Don't be surprised to see them revisit that call, because there was a lane there for more than just 5 yards. Put it in your back pocket and break it out when you need it later.
Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5. Throwing is Hurts. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball, but surprise, that guy was covered. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
Third play here, this opening drive, as they're up against a 3rd and 5. Here's Hurts to throw. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Whether that's a little grabbing, a little hand fighting, by any means necessary on 3rd down, he was able to get the job done in the secondary and swat that one away.
On is the punter man as he boots this one away. On the return, Carter. A big kick that time, 52 yards. And the Raider drive will start from deep in their own territory with a 1st and 10. And they'll start the drive here with an end around. I don't think anyone in the building thought right there as that was going to go over their faces. That really sets them back. A loss of 6.
I'm not sure that you'd call it a trick play, but they definitely showed some imagination there. I wouldn't be surprised if they want to come back and show this play a few more times before this one is over.
Tough spot looking at 2nd and 16 here after the big loss. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And his throw here is going to be incomplete.
Well, partner, guaranteed they approach this play with the idea of making up ground to make 3rd down manageable. Unfortunately, with that incompletion, right back where they started on the last snap. Now they need a big 3rd down play in order to pick up the yardage needed.
An incomplete pass on that last play, and that means they'll need to come up with something here on 3rd down. And O'Connell now to throw. And that's going to be
Madden, come on now.
Contact there enough to jar that ball free, and it brings up 4th down.
That's an excellent job right there on 3rd down. Like any defense, you never want to let them get anything started, and that would have been a 1st down. Instead, you saw the contact on time, no penalty. And before this drive could get wings, it's 4th down.
So still a scoreless game in the 1st, but they're going to go for this thing on their own side of the field on 4th down. They'll go for it. O'Connell.
Man, start with a fuck shit. Like, seriously? That's what we gonna do? Come on, Devontae don't drop that shit.
And now, boy, the ball's going to go over on downs here inside the 10-yard line. So first and goal from the 9-yard line. Here's Swift. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. DeAndre Swift, a 9-yard touchdown run. And the Eagles will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. So that pretty conclusively, I might add, shows you the perils of going for it and not making it on fourth down. One play, touchdown.
Yeah, and I've got to put this on the man in charge, the head coach. He made the decision to go for it. To me, when punting was the only decision to make, and it backfired on him in a big way.
So with the missed PAT in his rearview mirror, he goes back out to kick this one off. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
The tackle made by Kevin Byard.
And they'll go with the ground attack here.
Scrimmage
and take it down. Calling no gain that time as it's going to leave him with a third and about 3 to go.
Stupid shit like that.
That's a really good job right there. Just kept stringing that play out, pushing further and further towards the sideline. Really good fundamentals by that defense.
He was trying to put his foot in the ground and turn upfield. He just couldn't.
No, they really had a picket fence in front of him. No room to find to get upfield.
And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. He missed on his first 3 passes, was 0 for 3. Now gets a connection. Maybe that'll get him going.
Yeah, it wasn't a time for panic, but there was some concern because once you start in a certain pattern, you're wondering, can you get out of it? And that flips the other way, too, when you're throwing it really well. In this case, now he's got his first completion. They think he might be off to the races.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete.
Well, they've got man coverage on the outside, and my scouting report on these DBs tells me that they love to take matters in their own hands. They want man coverage, not zone. And there was good coverage there that forced the incompletion.
Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. Throw left side complete. That's Myers. And he's going to be out of bounds, but not before he takes it inside the 40. The catch and run, good for 24 yards.
Well, every now and then I can speak from experience because I do know as a defender, it is awfully hard to stay with your man on these crossing routes because even if you don't get picked, there's a danger of being picked either by one of their receivers or maybe by your own defender. And on that play, that went quite well.
A throw there, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Yeah, their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple of more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
2nd and 10. O'Connell now off the bootleg. He gets this to Davante Adams. And brought down, but not before they're inside the 25. First catch of the game for Adams, so he's got a first down. And they go play action here with O'Connell. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
Well, a momentary speed bump there with that throw partner. The defense had other ideas, and they're trying to mount a small stand before this drive reaches the end zone.
And they'll go on the ground.
Ain't no way a fucking defensive tackle's running that fast, Madden. Like, seriously?
Well, it certainly appears that in this game, someone has decided they're going to open up their playbook. First,
Oh, Madden. I gotta stop cheating for votes, man.
I like their style.
The Eagles call on the extra defensive back here as they prepare for a stop on third down. Here's O'Connell. He's going to get that to his running back.
Hey, man, you fucked up in man.
Touchdown Raiders. Josh Jacobs, 27 yards. And the Raiders are an extra point away now from moving out in front.
And that's another route the defenders would vote to take out of the game.
The wheel route?
Oh, without a doubt. You're just trying to move everybody in one direction. And whether it's a running back or another receiver, as they sit out on the sideline, you've got a problem on your hands.
Yeah, well, the defenders hate it there. It happened, and it resulted in a touchdown. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. The Eagles offense set to begin their next drive. Still in the first half, but this offense has struggled. Haven't really been able to get anything going, not only in the points category, but in the yards category. Let's see if they can do better here on this drive. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. It's a gain of 13 and a first down for Philadelphia. Six the score after one. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38. Swift going to try up the middle, and he is tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
It's a tough one right there. He ran right to the teeth of the blitz as the linebacker was freed up in order to stuff that one for a loss. I think quarterbacks got to see that. Got to find a way to audible into something a little more advantageous.
2nd down. Here's Hurts. Got his man complete over the middle. That's Brown. And this winds up a gain of 4 to the 41.
Yeah.
A dime look defensively for the Raiders on 3rd down.
Yeah, you're right. 2 extra DBs out there. Hurts sets up to throw it.
Oh, the ball in a pick.
Open man. That's complete. Touchdown, Philadelphia. Zacchaeus.
I'm gonna win my division. I'm just playing for that 7th seed right now. All I gotta do is just win the games I need to win.
Pretty good response. They had given up the touchdown and the lead, but they struck back.
And I love the way that they just saw it happen, took a quick exhale on the sidelines. So let's go get it back and fast. Let's go ahead and throw the ball downfield and get our own 6 points.
A huge chunk play to regain that lead. Hurts will throw. And they don't get it. They tried for the 2-point conversion there, but unsuccessful.
It didn't matter that. Like, there was some plays I had bad calls. I went back watched the film. Like I'm fucking calling Verts on the 2-yard line. That was on me.
From his end zone, here comes Carter. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. Got to imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on second down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
There it go, the contain beater. Get him with the pump fake.
They made a nice effort to stick him with a loss for that play, but it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
The Raiders on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. And they'll run it here.
He should not be running faster than a 91 speed receiver. Hello, EA. Jesus Christ. Fix your game.
Defensively, he has been a presence in their backfield in the first half. Had a sack earlier, and now he comes up with a big tackle for a loss.
And no move to get the offense off the field. Despite failing once, they're going to go again here on 4th down. They're indeed going for it as they look to
Guys, come on,
He's brought down. Can't do anything with a football. It's a turnover on downs. A surprising move to go for it. Predictably, at least somewhat predictably, it doesn't pay off.
I did put my fastest receiver there. That's why I said he shouldn't be outrunning him. Fucking EA's cheating me right now. That's exactly what's going on.
Nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
He had a 77 speed defensive end outrunning a 91 speed receiver.
Cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run.
Fucking logic in
That's
this
someone
game.
with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Now it's 2nd and 10. Hurts.
You gotta pick that off, fool. Come on, man.
He didn't just deny a big throw there. He broke that one up in the red zone. An excellent play. One that may help save points on the board when this drive is over.
The chance of wasting this great starting field position, a real threat. This is 3rd and long. He'll drop to throw.
There you go, Merrick.
Beautiful defense. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20.
And that felt like a little extra pressure on that 3rd down attempt, and their mistake cost them points because they're inside the red zone. So you know you've got at least a field goal waiting for you. And in this case, they end up with nothing.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. A kind of a lucky break on the prior drive, Charles. The turnover on downs that the offense had didn't come back to bite them after the other side. Their defense came through, was able to hold them without any points.
I would agree with you, partner.
Spam contains, Richie Springs.
They say to us, no luck,
Gonna get out of
pure
it.
skill. We rose to the challenge, and we didn't permit a score. That's how we roll.
Well, I'm kind of curious, Charles, if they might temper their aggressiveness now offensively if they get in that 4th down spot again.
Yeah, one would think so. But maybe because they held them, they might go for it again.
Line of scrimmage, the 28 now as they come up on 2nd and a couple. In motion left goes Myers. On 2nd down, Jacobs. And Jacobs is going to have a Raiders 1st down as the tackle made up near the 35.
2nd and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook, go play action, toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a 1st down. Keep the sticks moving.
On first down, they go with Jacobs again. And he's across the 40, 3 extra yards to the 43. The Raiders going to use one of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Now they'll change things around before the snap. Once again, it's Jacobs. And he'll take this one up close to about the 45. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Back to throw, O'Connell. He finds his man.
Get hit with the screen.
Jacobs.
Get a move.
To the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. Give them 12 yards that time, and a Las Vegas first.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that can take a little steam out of what's been a relentless rush so far.
And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30. Now the Raiders going to go ahead and use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. O'Connell looking to throw on first. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
He did a fine job there of not hitting it before the ball arrived. And I've got to tell you, you can often mistime that play because of the angles of approach. When you're going to get him, sometimes you panic as well and think, I've got to be there right now. Instead, in this case, timed it perfectly and knocked it free.
He's supposed to pump fake, that guy. Pump fake.
March to the end zone has hit a momentary roadblock without incompletion. No need to panic. They just got to run a high percentage play call and see if they can get their offense back on track.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To throw here, O'Connell.
Turn around for the ball, bro. Turn around for the ball.
Excellent coverage, tight coverage. They're doing a lot of things that we talk about in basketball. They're causing disruptions in the passing game. As long as that continues, it'll be tough for them to gain any momentum throwing the ball downfield.
Carlson able to put this one through. And bring him back within a point. So, Charles, they get to them with their first turnover of the game and then make it hurt a little bit extra with a field goal.
And anytime you give the ball up, what's the first thing a coach tells his defense? Don't let them score off of this. You've got to put out the fire. In fact, in 2021, that's what one NFL coach turned his defense. The firemen. Go out there, guys, and don't let them put some points on the board.
At their own 14-yard line.
Already at the line, this Philly offense set to go. And with a 1-point lead, you'd have to think they'll be looking just to get this to halftime. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Room here to run. And he'll take this across the 25 before going out of bounds. Give him 13 yards on the opening play of the drive and also give him a first down.
So many times in my career, I've heard coaches talk about completions are one thing. As long as we're there at the catch and we get guys on the ground, we can live with that. But if you're going to give up 10, 12, 15 yards after the catch, then your defense is going to be in a lot of trouble.
On first down, Hurts. His throw incomplete.
Right up to that point, I was about to say he's had a pretty good half catching the football, but let's just be honest about it. He should have caught that one.
And he knows that. That was one right in his breadbasket and one he normally catches. Here's 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw here. He completes it to Julio Jones. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. They'll come to the line, needing only 2 yards to gain the first here. This time they stay on the ground. And this is going to be an Eagles first down as he's able to get this up past the 40. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 13 seconds to play in half number 1. Two first downs have them up to the 41 now for 1st and 10. They'll drop to throw. And the Raiders have got it. Now a timeout taken. Perhaps a chance for one more quick play and then another timeout if they hurry. We'll see.
Okay, I'm not sure you could actually draw up a better pass rush than that one right there. Nowhere to go outside. He had to keep backing up and backing up and backing up. Eventually dropped for a huge loss.
Well, they're in some hot water now. After that sack, it's 2nd and 21. He'll look to throw. And that's caught inside the 35.
Fucking ball out.
Comes in with 2 seconds remaining. So they can trot out the field goal unit for the try before we hit the lockers. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the right hash, this from an even 40 yards out. The kick by Elliott is good.
And y'all gotta stop helping people, man. This is the point where it's just too
Time for
noticeable.
a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
You're getting bailed out, bro. Bro, you're struggling with the Eagles and you're getting bailed out. You have the Eagles and you're struggling. You get good, bro. Get good. You got the Eagles and you're struggling. Get good.
Here as we get back to it in this 3rd quarter of action. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And that decision to bring it out ends up not being a good one. Cost him about 5 yards as he's tackled
Yeah,
into
you're getting bailed out, my guy. That's one thing.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. But Charles, we saw a pretty entertaining first half, close ball game. Remember there toward the end of the 2nd quarter, the opposition scored to take the lead. Now we'll see if these guys can get a score of their own to regain that lead.
Yeah, they want to have that type of a response, don't they? Because they want to find a way to take control of this ball game one more time. Gauntlet's been thrown down. They want to see if they're ready to answer it.
From the 26, they'll line up on 2nd and 4. Throwing, O'Connell. That's caught by Myers. And he'll be knocked to the turf right there as he gets it up to the 43. 2 catches in the first half. Now he's got a 3rd here, and it's good for a 1st.
Well, that certainly has to feel good. It's not all the time that the play caller should get all the credit. Sometimes I think in the huddle, the quarterback just says, hey, who's going to make a play for me? I just need something right here. And the end result there, nice first down. Clock keeps moving.
And he'll be taken down just shy of midfield. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
From the lineman to the guy running with it, that was a well-executed first down by the offense. With 2 shots left to get the first, you can get a little aggressive here on 2nd down if you want and try for some bigger yardage.
It'll be a pickup of 4, good enough to earn him yet another first down.
I know exactly what's going to be said about that play from the defensive perspective.
What's that?
That's why I tell all you guys we need more than one tackler to the ball. He broke the first tackle. Luckily enough, there were more people there to get him down.
Throwing on first down, O'Connell. And the screen unsuccessfully dropped it.
Well, they've had success getting the ball to him out of the backfield, but this time they had a man right on him. He was able to break that play up before he could get started.
O'Connell to throw on 2nd down. The left side throw complete to Adams. 4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a 3rd down. 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains. They will run out of the gun with Jacobs. That he won't quite make it. He needed 6. He got about 5. 4th down. Field goal would have been a decent length at 55 yards. They keep the kicking unit on the sideline. They're going for it. Trying to get it to Adams, but it's intercepted. Picked up by James Bradbury. And they will finally get him as he's all the way down near the 40-yard line. So it was a drive that had real promise here to begin the 3rd quarter, but ultimately derailed by the INT.
And that was the position you wanted to be in. Coming out to start this 3rd quarter, get a nice drive going, looking for the end zone. Possibly got a little bit too greedy right there.
No touch that.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. It's caught. Smith. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. 12 yards is the pickup. Good for an Eagle 1st down. They will run straight ahead with Swift. And he stopped right at the 25 after a gain of 5. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
And they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
So from the 25, this is 2nd and 5. Once again, it's Swift. And he'll take it down here just shy of the 15 at the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down.
Nice job there finding room to maneuver, and he worked his way into another 1st down. And look, they had great field position to start, but boy, they've done a nice job taking advantage of it.
Now they're just hoping to cap it off. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11. And the safety, Trayvon Merrick, up to make the play defensively. 2nd and 5. Here's a handoff to Swift. It'll be a pickup of a couple, and it leaves them with a 3rd and 3. We have played 3 quarters. The offense on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. Here it's 3rd and 3. Throwing is Hurts. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. They're able to convert with a gain of 4.
Short yardage situation, you have to wonder if they thought that they were just going to run it inside. But you have to be cognizant of the back slipping out of the backfield trying to find some open space. And that's exactly what he does to the tune of a 1st down.
And he's going to get him about 3 yards closer. He's down to about the 2.
Well, Brandon, we always know that once you score 1 touchdown, you're without a doubt. And so far today, he's got 1, but was denied as he tried to get the 2nd one.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. It'll be Hurts on the option. And he's in for an Eagles touchdown. Jalen Hurts scoring on the 2-yard keeper. And the Eagles are able to build on to their 4th quarter lead. We talk so often about how hard it is to win in the NFL when you turn the ball over. And here a late turnover leads to a 4th quarter touchdown and a 2-score lead.
And what's more important is being able to take advantage when a turnover presents itself. You've got to come up with points to make the other guy pay. They're able to do so here, and they've got a pretty good chance now of winning this football game.
This time, the extra point up and go. And that pushes the lead up to 11. Now, after the touchdown, here's Elliott on to kick it away. And he'll elect not to run with it. And a fair catch on the kickoff will move the ball to the 25. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And you figure after giving up that last touchdown, they trail by 2 scores here in the fourth quarter. This drive becomes very critical. Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
O'Connell now on 2nd and 10. And this is incomplete.
Seriously, this is what we're doing today.
Incompletions, and now they're just one more away from getting off the field. They've got options now. Could they dial up a blitz here or just drop everyone into coverage to crowd the throwing lanes?
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it.
T.I.?
He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
I think we'll probably see him go for it here.
Fucking cheating is being going on right now.
Down a couple of scores, they have to try and make something good happen.
And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down. So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. That's to his running back, complete. And he is going to have a Raiders first down as they'll get the conversion on a gain of 14. The time to pull out the stops is now, and they convert there on 4th down. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Now it's O'Connell.
Look at P.I.
Sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Zach Cunningham with a pick, and his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. But here in the fourth
No, that should have been P.I. You cannot touch the fucking receiver before the fucking ball is thrown, man. That's P.I. You're not throwing that shit. Ain't baiting when you're fucking cheating. Like, it's a big difference. That's how Madden gonna do me today. Just gonna cheat me, and then you're just gonna keep throwing the unexpected error shit. Gotcha. Having me missing wide open throws that I make. Like, it just makes no sense. I need to take that shit out of the game.
It's the NFL on EA Sports.
Said once, I said 1,000 times, bro. Get rid of the fucking game styles.
Two AFC teams set to do battle. It should be a good one.
Awesome. Make it player versus player like it fucking used to be. You know, whose idea it was to put fucking game styles in the game, but that shit's fucking trash.
And we are underway in Buffalo.
Bring the injuries back. Bring the fucking challenge plays back.
From the end zone,
One of us having refs if we're not going to be using them.
And he's going to be out of bounds. Here's the run back. We'll leave him shy of the 20-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
Well, right away, they'll change the look.
Audible right into it.
Allen going to look to throw on the first play.
Audible right into
He's
it.
going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. Got to hope that's not a sign of things to come as they face an early 2nd and long. Allen going to audible to a different look. Allen looks to throw on 2nd down. A short throw pulled in by Kincaid. So the completion good for 7 there. And they're going to face an uphill battle here on 3rd and long.
Brings up 3rd down.
Well, looks like they'll move things around here. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Right to it. Fucking dumbass.
That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Divine Diablo. And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Well, short of them returning it for a pick six, that was about the worst start you could ask for in this one because your advantage of getting the ball first is gone, and they're set up a short distance from your end zone. Now you're counting on your defense to prevent a touchdown, and your offense, you better be ready to come out swinging on the next series.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. O'Connell now off the bootleg. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And that'll make it 2nd down.
It's vitally important to wrap him up immediately because if you let that big guy get a head of steam up, boy, then you've got real trouble trying to get him down.
But they're able to hold him to a short gain on 1st down. Oh, a design run for their wideout. Call it a gain of a couple, and that's going to leave them with a 3rd and about 5.
That was well coached and even better executed because you saw him looking for the cutback lane, never materialized, and had excellent pursuit to stack that play up.
And they'll go with the ground attack here. Well, we looked at each other right when he flinched. We knew that that flag was coming.
Yeah, offsides, easy call, mark off the 5, and keep it moving.
Trying a little razzle-dazzle on 3rd and short. The ball comes out, and this is going to kick out of bounds. Boy, a fortunate bounce or two there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line. You can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone came around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football. Touchdown! Devontae Adams. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Raiders have taken the early lead on the road here in Buffalo. O'Connell's throwing for it. It's
got to get you out of that defensive spam.
He hits the big target for the 2-point try. Defenses hate those guys, especially around the goal line.
It's hard to decide who you're going to put on him. Are you going to put a smaller corner on him? Are you going to put a safety who doesn't have maybe the same coverage skills? How about a linebacker? He may have the size, but he's not used to really covering in space. That's why the tight end gives you such a great advantage when you're throwing the football.
And that's why you have your hands team out there on the field. Those are the best guys ready to make that play.
And let's face it, it was executed well. It wasn't a bad kick. It wasn't anything like that. Just that the normal outcome actually came to play. Analytics will tell you it's a very low possibility of getting the ball for the team kicking it in an onside kick situation.
You're all about the numbers, aren't
all
you?
about.
Oh, and his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the Raiders are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They have to be thrilled with that first drive. They got them the touchdown. Now they'll be looking to make it a 2-score advantage here on the road.
And you know they spent all week in practice, in meetings, talking about taking an early advantage. Being the road team, going up a score, that takes the crowd out of the game and puts some doubt in the minds of their opponents.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
Not your conventional play call, but that's okay. You probe the defense a little bit with some of everything in your playbook. That way they have to account for everything as the game moves on.
From the 22, here's 2nd and 8. First carry for Josh Jacobs. And he can muster only a couple here at 24. Here's 3rd and 6. Here's O'Connell. They swing that out wide to Jacobs. And he is going to have the Raiders first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion.
I'm not sure that was necessarily a safety valve or a check down throw on 3rd down. Sometimes just try and find the open guy and get him the ball. He did exactly that and found a way to pick up a first down.
O'Connell on 1st and 10. A quick throw, but incomplete.
That certainly appeared to be a play call where they were just trying to make 2nd down, 2nd and short. I think they thought the coverage was off a little bit more than it was. Nice job there pressing up on it and forcing the incompletion.
Here's 2nd and 10 now from about the 32. Back to throw, O'Connell. Open man
Press me
right
again, Benny.
side Myers. And he'll take this
Press
to
me
the
again.
other side of midfield before going out of bounds.
Thank you.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 48-yard line. There's a ball.
Press me again, like I fucking said.
And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 48 yards. And the Raiders have taken a 2-touchdown lead now.
The full team is involved in this game early, aren't they? Go down the field, score on offense, take the ball away on defense, and go right back and score again. You got to like the way that's working for them.
That's exactly right. Touchdown, turnover, touchdown, 2-score lead. A little bit like you at breakfast this morning. I got to get this in. You had a perfect omelet, dropped it. It's a little bit of a turnover. Went right back to got that omelet and crushed it.
You got to do what you got to do.
They just keep fucking around finding out.
Your hands, though.
Yeah. Well.
Well, not content with a first quarter lead, I guess. They're going to go onside kick. Oh, it's loose.
Good shit. Good hit, stick, Spillane.
Well, there you go. Just your everyday leading big, and you onside kick it with a lead. They got it. I mean, it worked, but interesting call.
I think because they have such a margin, they feel a little bit bolder about what they're doing. And it's not only just to try and increase their lead, but that's their way of saying we're in full control of this game, and we can kind of do what we want.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. They start near... And now this is intercepted. My goodness.
We got him, boy, buddy.
Rasul Douglas picks it, and he'll take it across midfield
Pull it
and
off
down to the 48-yard line. So really the first speed bump that this offense has encountered, they had the rule of the roost here in this first half, but now slowed up just a bit by the interception.
And there's a chance that that's a wake-up call for them because you don't want to go on autopilot too early. That team on defense is capable of making some plays similar to the one they made right there.
They throw right away, and that's complete out on the right side. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35.
First and 10 at the 37-yard line.
On first down, Allen. And bringing it in, it's Davis. Touchdown, Bills. Gabriel Davis, 37 yards. And the Bills get a bit closer. And on that one, able to catch it, also able to have the wherewithal to take it in for the score.
And how about the phases of a successful catch and a completion of a play? Look the ball in, secure the catch, and then, of course, the run after the catch.
Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And he'll be out of bounds well short of the goal line, so the attempt at the fake extra point unsuccessful. Here's Bass now to send it away. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Trying to run for it with Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. Give him a first down, 15 yards that time for the Raiders.
For a lot of guys playing this game, there's no better feeling than running right through a tackle. He's able to lower his center of gravity and churn his legs for a really nice pickup.
So 1st and 10 now in Buffalo territory at the 47. Here's Jacobs from the gun. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
This drive is pretty clear. Almost feels like old school fundamentals, doesn't it? Want to impose their will on the defense. What's that, 5 straight runs?
Yeah, 5 straight carries to start this drive. And like you said, the way it's working, they may just stick with it. It'll be a gain of 5. And it'll leave them with 3rd and a 4-yard to go. Now a give to Jenkins running right. And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. A rough go there on 3rd down, a loss of 4.
Just a simple run play there on 3rd and 1, but this D was up to the challenge and stopped them, bringing up 4th down.
And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this first half of action. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. They'll go for it. O'Connell working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. That's a 4th down pickup of 10 yards, and an opportunity certainly missed on the defensive side. So they convert on 4th, and now from just outside the 30, here's 1st and 10. Now he dumps this off over the middle. And some room to maneuver. But he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. A big play that time on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. And O'Connell now to throw. And that is incomplete. Oh, the coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
I know at times people think we use it too often, but you've got to be able to throw guys open. And when you read zone, you've got to stick it in there before your receiver gets to the next guy in the zone. Otherwise, you bring him into the play.
And that's precisely what allowed that defense to disrupt the pass. Off the play fake. O'Connell. And that falls to the ground, incomplete. A nice job of bodying him up defensively. And now it brings up 3rd down.
That's a tough spot for a running back coming out of the backfield because you know he's got to look for the football. Knowing full well, he's got a man coming his way, full steam, and he broke that one up.
And now 3rd and goal following incompletions on 1st and 2nd down. To throw here, O'Connell. And this is caught. Touchdown, Raiders. Jacoby Myers with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And his guy's now an extra point away from taking a 3-score lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
Had 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing, ain't it? And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Micah Hyde. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And makes it across the 20 as his guys will set up shop at the 23-yard line.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. It was still more than a minute to go in the half. Time to try to mount a drive.
And I would think that they would have to. This is today's NFL. You got to push it whenever you get an opportunity. You can never have enough points with the high-powered offenses that you face. And analytics will tell you, try and score when given the opportunity.
Ball at the 26, 2nd and 7. Allen going to change the look here. On 2nd down, here's Allen. And down he goes. Brought down a Raider sack.
They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down. Now Allen. Escaping the pressure right. He's got a man complete. And he's going to step out of bounds all the way down on the other side of midfield. A big play there just before halftime. 41 yards. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Here's Allen to throw it.
Waited on it. Oh, right into it. Fucking dummy. Stop spamming. You're good.
And the Raiders are going to have the short field here.
Oh, now you're going to quit now. That's how you adjust. If you can't get them the first few times, get out of your defense, change it up. You see a man's record? It just got obliterated. Like, records don't mean shit to me, bro. They really don't. Man just thought he was nice. Beat his ass, though. You want to go outside? If I let you outside, you gonna get up? Huh? Come on. Give me one sec, fella. I'm putting some breakfast in real quick. Zeus, Pat! Zeus! Pat! Me, Zeus. Hey. Go outside. That's what sound. You see who I just beat, right? That's why I say records don't mean shit. And he quit. Tapped out. Y'all see the teams that I have to play: Eagles, Chiefs, Ravens. My record's justified. Imagine if I played with a top tier team. Look at all these teams I got to play against. Cowboys, Eagles, Ravens, 49ers, Chiefs, Bills, Eagles. Every now and then I'll play with an under 80 overall team, but That boy just didn't stand a chance. That boy got bailed out. I just hate getting into them games where the DDA start dictating shit, bro. Like, I can't make throws. But hopefully they fit Aiden Raiden. If he can get to like a high 70 by the end of the year, he gonna be Gucci then. Y'all just don't understand how tough it is to throw with a 62. It's a challenge. I mean, I'll see what my team rated, bro. Can't make this shit up. Just imagine. Raiders get on a huge win streak. We hit 500 now. I know we just beat the 2 New York teams, but get to play the Dolphins this week, though. It'd be interesting.
The NFL on EA Sports is in the great state of Tennessee at Nissan Stadium here in Nashville.
Coming up, we've got what should prove to be a good one, as it'll be the Las Vegas Raiders taking on the Tennessee Titans. Charles and I have been looking forward to this one all week, and off we go from Nashville. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. Off the play fake, Levis. Oh, the first play of the game going to be intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line. Boy, an aggressive play call to start this game. It backfired, but aggressive, no question about that.
Is that one of those statement calls? Trying to let you know that they're going to be aggressive right out of the gate. But that one hung up just a little bit too long. He made a nice play on the ball defensively and was able to pick it off.
Well, now they'll try the end around. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. Call it a gain of 4 on first, and that'll make it second down.
Well, not a big gain with that play, but what they're doing is they're spreading the defense out, probing a little bit, and what they're hoping probably is that later in the game, they can create a matchup that they can exploit for big yardage later.
Second down and 6 now.
First rep of the game for Josh Jacobs. Call it a gain of a yard, and it's going to bring up 3rd and 5. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. They'll bring a receiver in motion left.
On third down, here comes Jacobs. And he's going to have the first down at about the 38. It's a pickup of 6.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2 at the 30-yard line.
What's up, pretty boy?
Two yards to go, 2nd down. Jacobs going to try the middle, and he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose a yard on the play, so now they need 3 yards on 3rd down.
We all have habits. We can be somewhat predictable. You know me pretty well on 2nd down and short. What I like to say?
Play action.
Yeah, without a doubt. I thought that was a great spot to call it. Instead, didn't go their way, did it?
Now, defense sold out for the run. Worked out well. Off the play fake. Here's O'Connell. And it is caught. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Last play, they got stuffed at the line. Different story here, over 20 yards.
That's a sharp throw right there on 3rd down. They're looking to get the first points of the game, and they certainly don't want to be on a field goal. So that's a nice job to get the hook up and set up a 1st and goal.
Tucker hauls it in over the middle. And from the 9, they get this to the 5-yard line.
And I think this is a route we'll see more of as this game goes on, because with his speed, they want to get him the ball in space on drag routes just like this. They want him to get the ball and run after the catch. Good job there, though, holding him for a short gain.
They'll try a little trickery here on the end around. And that one covered beautifully. Their defenders stayed home, and they'll stop him behind the line. Chalk that up as a 4-yard loss. And now it's 3rd down.
When that works, your offensive coordinator looks like a genius. When it doesn't, it leaves folks saying, what are you doing? Down here, I'd rather have my tailback running off tackle than something off the radar like this.
O'Connell throwing, 3rd and goal. Oh, trying to get that to Adams, but that's intercepted. It's Roger McCreary with a pick. And the Titans are going to take over at their own 2-yard line.
Well, Brandon, as they say in popular culture, this one's going to leave a mark because they can see the end zone, but it'll stay out of reach because of their error. All their offensive teammates have to get with the quarterback right now, offer a little bit of encouragement because what's done is done. Let's get them next time out.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. They take over here following the interception. That's the good news. Their tough spot is the spot that they're in. That's inside the 5 in the shadow of their own goalpost here. 1st and 10. And he's going to be rimmed out of bounds down inside the 25. It's a big run that time by Henry. 75 yards on the ground. So barely time to catch our breath. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the red zone. We're scoreless after 1. Ready for the 2nd quarter from Tennessee, and it's the homestanding Titans in possession as they've got it with a 1st and 10. Back to throw, it's Levis. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Running from the gun with Henry. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18. In need of a conversion on 3rd down. They had the big play to start the drive. Not much sense. Now Levis. And he's going to go down. They sack him back right around the 30. He couldn't get away there on 3rd down. The pressure too much, and he's sacked for a loss of 12.
And the 38-year-old vet able to split the uprights. And the Titans hit the scoreboard first. It's 3-0.
Well, they got the turnover and were able to drive it down, Charles, but ultimately in the end, the defense holds up, and they only come away with the 3 points.
Yeah, they gave up a lot of ground, but when they had to, they settled in and prevented the interception from leading to 6 points. Because you never want to see turnovers turn into any type of points against you, but better to give up 3 than 6.
The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, only gave up 3 points off of that, so it shouldn't be a difficult hole to overcome.
It really shouldn't, as long as they're not listening to the chatter coming from the other side, because when you throw a pick, look, I know defensive backs.
And now off to the races, down the right side. And he gets us to the other side of midfield, across the 45 before going out.
41 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times.
Pretty explosive run on that inside handoff, and when you're a runner of his caliber, you don't need a big crease.
You really don't, but also what we're seeing is an offensive line that's taking charge at the point of attack, aren't we? Not only are they controlling the initial contact, they're actually utilizing what they call the stream, the next 2 to 3 seconds, to continue to move people.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage.
Now O'Connell. Short throw, and that's hauled in by Mayer.
Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
Many different ways to create space, but on that play, he did it with that big, wide body of his. Didn't get a whole lot of yardage on the play, but it did what it was supposed to. Pick up a first down.
So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
In motion left goes Myers.
Here's Jacobs on 1st and 10.
That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone.
That one will go as a gain of 11. Raiders having a first down as well.
They're making it look easy out there. Another first down. So far on this drive, let me do this little bit of math here. 4 plays, 3 first downs.
That's a pretty good recipe for success.
And now an audible here into something else. First down throw, O'Connell.
Over the middle, complete. It's Adams. That's good. The completion there for 7 yards, and it'll be 2nd down.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 15-yard line.
2nd quarter, 2 minutes remain. 3-0 our score.
Now 2nd and 3. In motion left goes Myers.
On 2nd down, Jacobs. And he is in. Touchdown, Raiders. Josh Jacobs, a 15-yard touchdown run. And the Raiders have taken the lead. That almost looked too easy, and I think thanks goes to the offensive line for making it look easy.
Yeah, I agree with you totally on that one. I'm not sure how much everyone understands the preparations that go into a game for an offensive line, because there's a reason that running backs and quarterbacks give them big gifts at the end of the season after a big year. The consistency and the continuity it takes to know each other and execute their blocks is pretty impressive.
On is the Raider kickoff unit now as they will send this one away.
And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And the decision to come out of the end zone is going to cost him 5 yards as he's taken down right at the 20.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them wanted to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive the end of the kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Titans moving quickly here. They're in the hurry up. Levis to throw it. Oh, his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted. Picked off by Trayvon Merrick. And the return stops at the 39-yard line.
They have been struggling to put points on the board so far. And while you don't want to lump it all on the rookie quarterback, he's definitely the root cause. And all rookies, they have those learning experiences in their first year. What they're hoping for is that he can learn on the fly, work through his struggles against his defense, and at the same time, still find a way to put them in a position to win.
Throwing on first down, but this one rounds up to be incomplete.
That incompletion certainly slows things down a little bit and brings up a very important call for second and long. What do? Run and try and get some yardage and make it third and manageable? Or challenge the coverage again, hoping for a bigger gain?
And the tight end goes in motion left. Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Feels like they're getting caught in between here because they didn't completions on 1st and 2nd down. Now you got to worry a little bit about the clock because you prefer not to give them another shot here in the first half. But if you don't pick up the first down, guess what? You're likely going to have to.
In motion goes the tight end. Now it's O'Connell. He had a man open, but he missed it when it's incomplete.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, they had 6 points that they were thinking about.
The 3 straight incompletions, they don't care. That hasn't dissuaded them. They're going to go for it on 4th. In motion, the tight end. O'Connell here on 4th down. He's got his target. That's complete. And he will score. Touchdown, Las Vegas. Jacoby Myers, 39 yards. And the Raiders will
covered his ass in Riggs, right?
Final minute of the half. Josh McDaniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try to run it in with Abdullah. And they are 3 for 3 on 2-point conversions as he is into the end zone for the score. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal. And Levis tosses his 3rd interception of the game. There he goes left side. And he takes this one back into the end zone, and the Raider defense.
I'm good at defending gun empty. How do you folks think that, oh, I can come out and gun empty? No, you can't. They ain't updated that shit yet. Do better, EA. Faster updates. Someone just got started. This would be a good warm-up game. I got to play Chargers later anyway.
EA Sports coverage of the National Football League is on the air.
Today we've got a fun AFC matchup on tap, as it'll be the LA Chargers taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. And off we go from Las Vegas.
In the course of the game, we focus on the offense and the defense, and we give lip service to the special teams. It's way bigger than that. The third phase of any football team, and special teams provided the spark to begin this game.
Throwing first play is Herbert.
Oh, he's going to take a shot right away.
Yo, they're bumping, bro. That's offensive PI. But if he runs into me, fucking his defensive PI. Like, come on now.
55 yards. And the Chargers are on the board first.
The refs got to do better.
Well, Charles, here in their opening series, they said they had
certain slow me down right there. You see how he bumped? Oh, that should have been offensive PI. They should flag
play
that.
to get one of their top targets involved.
Yeah, let's face it, Brandon. A player of
Push
his
off.
talent is a problem for any opponent to defend, and we saw it right there. They tried to deny an open lane to him. He still outplayed the coverage and scored the early touchdown. Good luck trying to figure out how to defend him as this game moves on.
Here's Dicker now as he'll send this one away.
DeAndre Carter returning it.
And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14.
For most people, the excitement of a kickoff return is to see a long one that goes back in the opposite direction. But for the guys covering it, it's being able to stop them deep in their own territory. How about that incredible form tackle right there? Shoulder into ball carrier, and down he goes.
They'll send the tight end in motion left.
On 1st and 10, it's O'Connell. And this intercepted on the first play of the game.
And he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
Drag. He wasn't covering. He got it wide open.
There's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
After the turnover, here's Herbert. Looking
There you go,
inside, but
Hobbs.
it's incomplete.
Well, that play there was certainly a scouting report special because coverage was all too aware that this close to the end zone, he's going to become a bigger weapon for that offense. And they were there to help force the incompletion.
Back to the air. Herbert on 2nd down.
Someone got to shade a block, bro. Come on now.
Charger touchdown. Justin Herbert, 14 yards.
And the Chargers are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead.
If you're going to play quarterback in the NFL, you've got to have great vision, and you've got to remain calm when things break down in the pocket. Both of those traits were on display there. He surveys the situation, sees the middle of the field open, so he's just going to step up and take it himself. Very well done there.
So after the touchdown, here's Dicker out to kick this one off. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15.
The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown, so decent-sized deficit early on.
It is, but I think you hit the key words, early on. So they have to decide, do we even need to change game plan, or do we just need to execute better and try and get back in this game?
2nd down and 8.
Running straight ahead is Jacobs. And he goes across the 20 to the 22.
Here is 3rd down and 4.
A gain of 4 brings up 3rd and 4.
O'Connell now off the bootleg. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
2 drives won't tell the story of this game, but you absolutely have to like how this defense has played thus far. They have yet to allow this offense to get on track in this one.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. They'll try and throw for it here. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out, and the Chargers will get the football back in excellent field position. On 1st and 10, Herbert.
That's going to be caught. Yeah, they're
Touchdown, Chargers. Keenan Allen with a touchdown reception from Justin Herbert. And the Chargers take a 3-touchdown lead. Boy, still in the first quarter, and look out. I mean, they are on pace for over 80 points in this game. I don't know that they'll get there, CD, but this has been impressive to watch so far.
That certainly would be history in the making, wouldn't it, partner? I'm glad we're here to actually watch and see if it actually happens, although, like you, I have my doubts, but they are firmly in control of this game.
So how about this for a start? 21-0 here in the first as they kick this one away. And he brings us out past the 20 to the 24.
The Raiders take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive. Well, CD, you kind of feel like they're in a bit of a danger zone right here because now you're down 3 scores, and I know we're in the first half, but the way this offense hasn't been able to generate anything, you feel like they probably need to get something going on this drive, right?
Yeah, and sometimes I overuse that this is an important possession, but I think this has to be the possession where they come up with an answer because only a few teams in league history have ever come back from a 4-score deficit, and if they don't score here, that's what they could be facing the next time they get the ball.
2nd down, Jacobs once more. And this is going to be a Raiders 1st down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
Thank you.
Counter play with Jacobs. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. Well, you're down early. How do you get back in the game? Maybe establish the run. I think they're trying to do that.
Now, I'm with you on that one, and what I like about the message is that there's no panic from the head coach. He's already told his offensive coordinator, let's run the football, let's get things settled down a little bit and find our way back into this game.
A 2nd down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
And he's missed now in his first 4 passing attempts. The rhythm is just not there to begin this ball game.
Now they face a 3rd down and 4 after that incompletion on 2nd down. Here's a handoff to Jacobs running left. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a 2nd time.
Oh, man, he is.
Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete.
You got it, bro. I'm not going to go against the DDA. That's lame. Fucking lame. They need to get rid of these fucking game styles. Oh, it is what it is, fellas. It is what it is. It's like that game I played the other day. Remember when I had like the 80 points? And then they just started helping him out. Like I was boxing up what he was doing the whole game. And then it's like, okay, you scored too many points. Let's let him have a big run. I'll go back to Madden 12 and you put the game in on the PS3. Before you even played anything on the game, they did you a little skill slider thing, where they would take you through like all the skills training on every aspect of the game, from pass protection to passing to running, defensive tackling, and then they would rate and adjust your slider based off of your performance versus the community. So you would have a custom, like you wouldn't have all Madden Pro, you would have a custom difficulty that was tuned to how you play. Shortly after they implemented that, EA went to get a copyright on their dynamic difficulty. It was a patent copyright that they went to put on their dynamic difficulty adjuster. That's basically what it is, man. It's those things that kind of reflect, like if you're good at something, those sliders kind of adjust, become more difficult for you. So like if I'm good at short passes, for instance, my skill rating is going to go up. Like if you check, you go into your plays, you can go in practice mode, it don't matter. You go into your plays, it records your stats on every play that you run. All right. So if I go in training camp, I'm going to show you guys. All right. And notice it has your go-to percentage and your average yards. So something that I would have like very good success with, let me just go into a typical play that I like, right? For instance, I call for verts a lot, Now, y'all know I run that shit for a lot of touchdowns. So notice the average is 12.7. So usually, if you get a lot of touchdowns off of it, your rating is like 18 or higher. So it records how successful I am at a specific play, and it adjusts the difficulty slider because I might be having too much success with it. It'll make that setting all Madden or whatever to make it more difficult for you to make have fluent success, to keep repeating the same thing over and over. They don't want it to be like, okay, this play beats everything in the game. You keep using it, it's just going to keep beating it regardless. That's how it was on current gen, where you could just sit there and spam deep outs damn near against everything. But that's what they do. They record your stats, and then they adjust your slider the more success you have with it, right? So you have to, whether you need to change your release after you done completed that pass 3 times in a game, okay, change your release, change how you pass lead it, because they're about to jack up the difficulty on it. That's what's going on in the game. That's what the fucking game styles does. And, I'm not really a fan of it. I just kind of wish it would just, basic principle without all the hidden nuances in the game. But it's just something that I feel like y'all guys should know at this point. So everything that you do is being recorded. So if you sit there and you use something too much and you have a lot of success with it, when you need it to work the most, it's not going to work for you anymore. And it's not just the play calling. Like I said, it changed the difficulty with everything that you're doing. Like if you're having a game or a few games where you're very successful throwing the ball, a couple games I've had today, I was like 90% completion. It's going to jack the difficulty up on me throwing the ball, making it tougher. So you notice in that last game or a couple of the games where I'd have an open receiver and they make me overlead them. And I barely flip the fucking stick on the freeform. So it's stuff like that you got to kind of pay attention to. That's why I take regs with a grain of salt, because I know shit like that is going to You know, y'all can be like, oh, he raging, he mad, but I'm just telling you how it is, bro. I think I played enough games online over the years to kind of catch on to these things. That's why you kind of see me open my playbook up a little bit more now, trying to divert, you know, the game from doing shit like that. You know, I balance out between the run and the pass, because if you're too pass heavy, the difficulty sliders adjust to that. If you're too run heavy, the difficulty sliders adjust to that. If your run defense is good, the difficulty sliders adjust to it. Everything that you're good at, it becomes it adjusts to be more difficult. Where everything you're bad at, it adjusts to make you good. I know it's
EA
weird,
Sports coverage of the National
that's
Football
what
League
the
is
DBA
on the
is.
air. Today, boy, what a
Huh?
matchup. Two NFL franchises with
I'm
so
not
much
capping. I'm
history,
just teaching
so much
people
tradition,
how
getting
the game
set to do
works.
battle here. As it'll be the Dallas Cowboys taking on the Las Vegas Raiders. A clash of two of the more fervent fan bases around.
Don't
The
know off the top
Cowboys
of my
and
head.
the Raiders are underway. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. Play one, and Prescott to the air. Swinging this out for Pollard. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves him with 2 to go on 2nd down. A good, safe pass there right off the bat.
That's almost a rhythm play. That's what we like to call it. Get them into rhythm early, something safe, something they're confident about, something they feel good. And once that's completed, then you just keep moving from there because the confidence elevates.
Gallup in motion right. Here's Prescott. He's got his man. It's Gallup. They'll cross over out of bounds right at the 25. They give him a gain of 37. All right, Charles, let me put you in the head of one of those defenders out there. You have a big play like that go against you so early. What does that shake your confidence?
It shouldn't, but it often does, because your thought process all during the week is how you're going to get after that offense and make your plays. And when they make one against you, makes you a little bit hesitant.
Time to regroup. Now a throw to the end zone on 1st down, but it winds up incomplete.
Nice job there forcing that incompletion. This is going to be a fun battle throughout this game. Watching him try to take away that area of the field.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. They'll throw again. Prescott. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete.
That's a big force of completion there to bring up 3rd and long. And this defense can still salvage a little momentum by forcing them to kick a field goal. Because just a few plays ago, they looked like they were headed towards the end zone.
On 3rd down, it's Prescott. That's dumped off to Poe. And he'll get this to the 23, but that'll be well short of what he needed. And on their first drive, the offense staying out there. They're going to go for it on 4th. Now on 4th down, they throw the deep ball, but it winds up to be incomplete. The Cowboys here unable to convert on 4th down. And on the opening drive of the afternoon, the defense forces a turnover on downs. On the ground, it's Jacobs to start the drive. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage. Micah Parsons, the linebacker, in on the tackle. And as a defensive end, getting off the ball quickly, swarming to the football, making a tackle. That's what we saw right there.
Yeah, that's what their job is. And really, a lot of the time, they have to throttle back a little bit in the run game because you know those defensive ends, they're like in a sprinter stance. They're just headed straight for the quarterback. That was good recognition on that play to hold him to no gain.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
First and 10.
Once again, it's Jacobs. And space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
That felt like a trap because it looked to me like the opposing front was on that play from the get-go. They had everyone crashing the ball carrier before he even made the line, and they hold him to just a yard.
And O'Connell now to throw. He gets this to Devontae Adams. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. 12 yards there as they keep this drive rolling. It's another first down. Here's O'Connell. That's to the Notre Dame man, Michael Mayer. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. A really good pickup of 28 yards.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
And some determined running there as he'll pick his way down to the 12-yard line. 10 more there and another first down. Quite the opening drive march they're on right now.
It looks a lot like what we saw in practice prior to the game, doesn't it? You know, because on that last big practice beforehand, you go through your offensive script, you go through your play calling, you go through all the stuff and establish things, and it looks like it's going like clockwork right now for them.
They get 10 more there, and I believe that'll be enough for another first down. It will.
Just picking up yardage in bunches here these last few plays. They have moved right down the field, and just like that, they're going to be set up with a first and goal.
No score after one on EA Sports. Here we go now on first and goal. They'll bring a receiver in motion right. Jacobs is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be second and goal. So stuff from the 2, now what?
You know me pretty well. What do you think I want here?
Play action?
Definitely. Let him get outside and create. And if he has to run it, he has a little bit more space.
Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He really tried to thread that down the seam.
Yeah, he tried to rip that one, didn't he? But a throw with that velocity, necessary when you're trying to hit a quick hitter like that one. Timing execution has to be perfect. Unfortunately for him, that one fell to the ground.
This Cowboy defense trying to hold him out of the end zone. They've run it to third and goal. They run. Abdullah.
Inside line again. Please pinch him in. Please pinch him in. Come on. Good job. Please pinch him in. Please. Thank you, dumbass.
Here we go on fourth and goal from the 1. They'll try and run with Abdullah.
Did exactly what I told you to do. You're fucking retarded. Yeah. Sit there and told you to do it. Do it again, though. Do it again. Thank you.
Daniels, he's got faith in his offense, and he's going to have him go for 2. They'll try to run it in with
every time you pinch the wind, you give me that run fit, you dumbass. Bro, every time you pinch that line, you're going to give me that run fit. You do. Okay. That's what's wrong with you. That's why you're losing.
And they've got it. They recovered it.
You ain't got no run defense. Imagine having the Cowboys and don't know how to play run defense. Imagine having the Cowboys and not knowing how to play the run defense. Imagine having the Cowboys and not knowing how to play run defense.
So trying to get it to 10 yards, timing up perfectly, that's tough enough to begin with. But when you go ahead and grab it before it goes, you got no shot at winning.
And he'll maneuver his way forward for about 4.
I'm the boogeyman.
It'd be hard to say that a defense wouldn't be ready for a first down run. When you can gain that kind of yardage against a defense that's really kind of geared to stop that play, your confidence has to rise, and now you've actually opened up your playbook. If you want to throw the ball now for play action, you're good to go.
They try to throw on second down, and this one is incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field. It took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now Prescott.
Left side to Lamb. And he'll go out of bounds after taking it a little further down inside the 40. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch. And that's going to bring up a 4th down. Prescott. Flush to his right.
Good shit, Gronk.
And it's going to be batted down. And we'll go the other way with the football. Mike McCarthy took the gamble, didn't pay off. And the Raider D, they get the football back. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. But just 2 series in here, Charles, but everything's gone to script so far. They got a touchdown on their first drive. Their defense holds, and now they've got a chance to take a 2-score lead.
And to co-sign with you, exactly the start they scripted up. And really, that kind of start, that can set the tone for the game for them.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. And they go play action here with O'Connell. That would complete to
Love when they baseline like retards.
Get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. On first down, Abdullah. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. So their task a little bit more difficult now. 2nd and 13 that they're walking up on. Here's O'Connell looking to throw it. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched a deep ball, but he was unable to get away from the defender. Couldn't create space, couldn't uncover at the end of the route, and that one winds up incomplete.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Now they go screen. It's complete. And he'll be taken down well before the first at about the 36-yard line. He did his best to just get 4 out of that, but not enough. And now 4th down. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will extend their lead even further. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape, up past the 30. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. And a drive that stalled out last time. Went for it on 4th, didn't get it. How does that translate here? I would imagine momentum's with the defense.
Definitely with the defense, because anytime anyone goes for it on 4th down, that's telling you as a defense that you can't stop us. We don't think that you can. And when you actually do, that may put a little dent in the confidence of the offense the next time they hit the field.
Yeah, we'll see if they can bring that pride, the offense, this go-around. Going to take a shot for Gallup. And that will be incomplete. Trying to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be 3rd down.
And this drive is almost over before it began, thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Ball delivered complete on the crossing route, Gallup. Well, a heck of a play there on 3rd down, but amazingly, they're still short for 4th. The Cowboys will go. Prescott work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. Now the Cowboys going to burn the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds to go in the first half. A 1st and 10 here, and you know, if they could just get 3 out of this, something about whittling it to a 1-score game at half that might provide a psychological boost. And again, it's Prescott.
And that one drops down, incomplete. Good coverage there, forced the ball free, and it's second down. Well, the incompletion, yes, but maybe here not the worst thing in the world?
No, not on 1st and 10. Actually gives them a chance to regroup, relax just a little bit. They huddle up, talk it over. Then they get a chance to continue their drive.
On second down, Prescott again. Looking downfield for Pollard. And a penalty flag comes in as that one winds up.
That's the bailout.
The contact is going to move the ball well downfield.
That gotta be better.
So now then the penalty's got him set up with a 1st and goal. Now they send a running back in motion right. Prescott. Eluding the pressure right. And he's just going to throw this one out of bounds here. Nowhere to go with it, incomplete.
I'm really liking what I'm seeing from this defense because their coverage has been playing at a shutdown level so far. Even backed up late, they're forcing incompletions and fighting to keep them at the end zone as the first half winds down.
Prescott now on second down. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over it that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down. Throwing. Prescott. Oh, he tried to fit it in on the slant, and it's intercepted. Ja'Cory Bennett has it. And the Raiders are going to have it here at their own 15. And the defense, Charles, they bit a little bit, but they did not break. And then on 3rd and goal there, the huge interception.
Think of the momentum they're carrying with them right now, Brandon, because in their mind, whether they want to admit it or not, they were conceding 3 points. Their goal was to keep them at the end zone, not give up a touchdown. Instead, they give up nothing. What a big-time play and a big-time stop by them.
And way out past the 35 before he's taken down. The end result, 21 yards.
Went out of bounds.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gordon, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Raiders with the lead already, and they will get the football here as the second half is now underway. DeAndre Carter now from his end zone. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped it to 23. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. And Charles, they've got the lead. Put your coaching hat on here now. What's the game plan for the second half? He's free going down the left side. It's a foot race. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Now it's O'Connell. He'll get this underneath to Jacobs. Down inside the
Realize man covered his ass and legs right.
Down to the 3. A big play there on the catch and run. And the Raiders are going to get a new set of downs. Back to throw, O'Connell. And that's going to be caught for a Raider touchdown. Devontae Adams.
My offense.
Himself out in the end zone as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. And with the rules as touchy as they can
No, I'm just taking advantage of you not lining up correctly. Jesus.
But he just did it pretty well.
You're in the wrong formation for one.
Underneath and around the football without
I do.
and causing some doubt in the minds of the people who have to look at this.
Shadow X, look me up on YouTube.
Tremendous effort and a great catch.
Shadow X.
Apparently not enough. They want more. An onside kick.
I didn't hit over 1 million views.
And the Cowboys defense are able to recover.
I only got 1,000 subscribers. Not everybody subscribes these days,
The risk comes out to
but
play,
they watch.
and here they gave up great field position.
And that's the key to everything, because you're trying your best to press advantages when you have them, and field position leads you to that type of play calling. And whether you want to blitz or whether you want to throw the ball deep, those types of things, now that they've given up that type of field position, the advantage is switched to their opponent.
They'll throw left side to start out. That's complete. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. Looking to throw. Prescott. He'll take a shot for the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Nate.
With my defense, he is.
And the Raiders are going to take possession here. It's a touchback.
I'm not in, man.
They'll take over at the
I'm not in,
20-yard
man.
line. The Las Vegas offense ready to start this next drive.
There's a secret adjustment that allows that.
And they'll send the tight end in
I'm
motion
not
left.
being funny.
O'Connell looking to throw on first. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I think he's as fine with that incompletion as a quarterback can be, in all honesty. He avoided his first sack of the game, and he did have a chance of connecting for yardage, just unable to on that throw.
O'Connell back to the air on 2nd down. Open man is Tucker. And he gets this one just shy of the 40, down at the 39. That'll put him at 66 receiving yards now for the game, and he's got a first down.
That's another beautiful throw right there. It gets it to his man right in stride, and I think that throw kind of exemplifies what we've seen from this offense throughout this game. They've been in rhythm, they've been sharp, they've been on it, and they pick up another first down there.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. 25 yards that time. To throw here, O'Connell. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Well, that's a good piece of quarterbacking right there, because he certainly felt the pressure coming. The alternative, getting sacked for the first time. He didn't like that option at all. Did a nice job saving yardage by throwing that one away.
3rd quarter from Southern Nevada. Here's a 2nd and 10. O'Connell looking to throw yet again. That's to the veteran tight end, Austin Hooper. And he's going to have another first down here as the tackle's made at the Cowboys' 25-yard line. 11 yards there as they connect on the quick slant. O'Connell on 1st and 10. And this will be incomplete.
Nice progress down the field, was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Here's O'Connell again on 2nd and 10. And this is incomplete.
They haven't been able to stop them so far this series, but getting a nice little stand from their defense now.
The intended receiver that time was Josh Jacobs, and it's 3rd down. Now, right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains. O'Connell working from the gun. And that one too wide and incomplete.
Had the right idea there, trying to throw it to the sideline, but he led him just a little bit too much, trying to get it out to his receiver. Ends up falling to the ground incomplete.
I missed that. It lagged.
And Carlson missed it. Hold it to the left. And that'll keep this a 19-point game. So an empty possession there. What do you think went wrong, Charles?
Well, it looked like maybe the plant leg might have given way just a little. And when that happens, guys have a tendency to pull through the ball to compensate. And in doing so, sent this one off target.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. I kind of feel like they've reached a do-or-die point in this game, Charles. If they're going to try to pull off an impressive comeback,
Oh, come on, Smith.
It's complete.
Own him.
And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. That's a gain of 31 with right around 1 minute to go in the quarter. So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10. Here's Prescott. He finds his man, Pollard. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or two shy of the 10. Now Prescott going to change the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Pollard here once again, back-to-back catches. And he's brought down just outside of the 10 at the 11.
I was
It'll be a
using.
gain of just a yard, and it's 2nd down.
I was using who I was supposed to.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You are watching the NFL.
I don't need to. I'm covering what I need to.
Second and 9. Off the play fake, Prescott. His pass caught at the 4. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. This offense so far on 3rd down, not good. 0 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Trying to run for it with Pollard. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now they'll change things up. Pollard is in. Touchdown, Dallas. Extra point forthcoming. And they're able to cut the deficit to 12. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. Taken at the goal line. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. The offense for Las Vegas about set to begin the drive. Now, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking 1st downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, 1st downs, they can't touch the ball.
So from the 17, here's 2nd and 7. Here's O'Connell. And he's going to go down. Back at his own 5-yard line, it's a sack. Finally hauled down for the first time this game. Multiple defenders in there to drop him. They'd like to avoid punting from their own end zone so they could use something here on 3rd down. Slot man moves right. Third and long, O'Connell now. Very quick throw, he's got Myers. That'll give him 8 that time, and it'll be 4th down.
So much about this game is just understanding situations and then having to execute, isn't it? Guard the 1st down sticks, don't let them get there, and they rallied and made the tackle.
The offense staying out there. They look prepared to go here on 4th and 10. They'll go for it. O'Connell. And intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Cowboy defense has a touchdown. Point after here coming up. And this is back to a 5-point game.
Makes the score Raiders 19, Cowboys 14.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. From his end zone, here comes Carter. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. The Raider offense set to get this drive started. After the touchdown we just saw, we have a brand new ball game. And now look at the situation. You got plenty of time on the clock. Defensively, they have 3 timeouts. So do you run the football here or do you throw it?
I think you have that full conversation with your offensive unit, and you tell them, here's the situation. They've got all their timeouts, so we are not going to play this conservatively. We've got to attack them. We've got to make them use those, gain the ground that we need in order to put this game away. If you think we're just going to run it 3 times and punt it, you've got another thing coming.
Yeah, and by the way, also the 2-minute warning in place, so essentially 4 timeouts left.
They have to be aggressive here.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball. And he's going to have to protect the football and take his lumps here at this stage of the game as they stop him behind the line.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bringing up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means it might not be sound defensively. There could be some opportunities.
And you said key 3rd down. Highlight that word. Put it in bold. Here we go. And this is going to be a Raiders first down as he's got this up to the 40-yard line.
I have to chuckle to myself a little bit, Brandon, because right now I could be in that huddle with that offensive line, and I know exactly what they're saying. If you call a pass play here, we're going to call timeout. Run the football. We've got control of this thing. Get in behind us and let's go.
Their time to shine. That is intercepted. And the Cowboys force the turnover. They'll take over at their own 27.
They'll take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Here's first and 10.
Get out there. Here we go, 46. Here we go. 26.
Now Prescott. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches, as we just saw him do there, because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
This defense has watched their lead dwindle away. This is where they really need to bow up. They executed well there.
And it's often hard after you've played really well early, and then you kind of relax a little bit, to step on the gas again. They just did it on the last play. Looks like they want to finish this one off.
To throw, Prescott. Complete. Pollard. He's going to be a yard short. Needed 2, but only got 1. 4th down. One thing I think that's safe to say defensively, the tackling's been really good.
And because of that, it's been very, very hard for them to move the ball, because you're not getting the benefits of run after catch. They tackle them almost on the spot. That means you have to run extra plays, harder to move it.
Desperation time. Prescott on 4th. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. The Cowboys going to use their 2nd timeout now, as they stop it here with just under 40 seconds to go in the game. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining. 1st and 10. Now Dak, he's going to mix it up. Now Dak. Rolling to his right. A short one there, taken in by Ferguson. And he'll go out of bounds right around the 40.
It didn't check off every box, but the most important one. Got the clock stopped, getting out of bounds. They may be a little short of the 1st down, but I thought that was the key.
Here's 2nd down and 3. Here's Dak. And that's going to be incomplete. these are the spots, this stage of the game, where it pays to have speed on the perimeter, doesn't it?
It certainly does, and in the second quarter, he may very well run by him, but in this situation, I know as a defender, I'm loosening up a couple of extra steps and allowing him to run with him stride for stride.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout. Here's Prescott. Swinging this out for Pollard. And he'll be out of bounds just inside the 25-yard line. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check down. But earlier in the game, it was touchdown or interception. Now he got to the check down, a nice safe throw, and a good one.
Here we go, first and goal. Oh, how about this call down near the goal line? And he's across for the touchdown, and it's likely the game winner.
No, I mean, that tackle game would have been over.
Charles, that drive was perfect, methodical, executed so well, and they grabbed that lead with almost no time left for a last gasp from the other side.
No way you could have drawn up a better final drive, because not only did they keep their eyes on the end zone, they made sure they bled the clock out as well and denied their opponent a chance to respond. That's just terrific situational football to end this one.
The kick team out there for the Cowboys as they run up to send this one away. And they will wrangle it down a couple yards shy of the 30. One final shot. They'll look to throw. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack. And a fun, close ball game comes to an end. On that last play, Charles, they were on the wrong side of midfield. They needed something near a miracle, and they couldn't get it done.
Yeah, the effort, that was good. Very good, in fact. They were just a little too far out to get a decent look at the end zone for that last opportunity. Couldn't get it done, but a nice game overall.
They really didn't want me to win that game. He scored all his points right there. Yeah, usually when they don't show the highlight for those picks, man, they know they screwed you. I had to throw off the back foot on the screen. I need to lab and see if there's a way to kind of remove the throw off the back foot animation. Because you always get those on screens. I mean, granted, screens are good plays, but they got to get rid of that throw off the back foot. See if I can find a way to kind of take that away. I could take this throw off the back foot away. On a screenplay, that would be good. Okay, so the pump fake will take it away. You guys set your slide protections up to the inside, I guess. I guess they can't be rushing for. The ID on the center. Let's see. I guess I can't do it too fast. Okay, so you can get the throw downfield if you take a drop back. So that's... Now I just got to get down. Get the play art to work. 1, 2, 3. Off back foot.
Okay, ready, go.
That route's taking too long to develop. I wonder if I can smart route it.
On the jump.
Okay, so I can't smart route it. I really just think those are decoy routes.
Let's go now.
The only viable route that I can throw is the flat. Flat and the screen are the only viable reads, and I feel like I could probably sub him out to get faster. I think on this play I might swap my guards. If I'm running the screen to the left, I want to put a faster guy over there and a stronger block on that left. Put the ID in front of the running back.
Go, trap. Go, trap. Ready,
That actually might be better.
go. Hey.
Just gotta get that throw off.
Ready. Let go. Ready up. Hey, smash.
He's gonna have to go out. Far with a pancake.
Check smash. Check smash. Hut, hut.
A couple of things that I mean, if I can make the read in less than a second, usually I'm good. It's the ones that take me longer than a second to read. That's where I have my issue. That's really what Madden's become down to, is just getting rid of the ball fast. There's no point holding on to it. You have 3 seconds to get rid of the ball. 4 seconds is block shed. 5 is either a throw out, a sack, or your check down. You know, like, anything longer than that is, it is what it is, you know. So first read right there. Second read, you put to the check down. You don't have an elite offensive line. So you got to kind of make discrepancies and see what you got. See, like, I don't know if I can smart route that. I actually need to read that in the read progression. I need to look at it. I haven't been looking at it a lot. Versus cover 3. He's actually is that cover 3 or that's man? So I could read. I have 2 points to read. I have a quick read. Or I could read the tight end, 1. Tight end, running back right there, they intersect. And then your 2 is going to be the curl route. So it'll be tight end, running back are the first 2 reads. Third read, ready for the ball, is going to be the curl route. Fourth read is the post. And you got to make them reads fast. So we'll do tight end gets jammed. That's another thing I want to tell you guys, like, don't run across the field formations like if you have a guy in between the gap between the tight end and the tackle. Because if you do that, he's going to get chip blocked. And it's going to delay the read progression. It's going to basically omit him from the read progression and doing what he's supposed to do. So, see that route right there, and he has to chip into the defensive end. Watch. Sometimes he'll get in. Like that time it didn't. But sometimes, depending on how the D-line is crashing, sometimes he crashes out or something. See, here's another scenario. Watch. The tight end is going to get chipped and ran off his route, and it's going to delay the read. And sometimes those can affect whether or not you get sacked or not. You know, if your guy doesn't, run his route where he's supposed to, it can kind of divert the coverage a little bit. So you got to be careful. That's where you start doing the motions and try to recreate run fits, wherever you can. So, like, instead of me running the crosser right here, I could just run the flat, still have that 2 read between the tight end and the running back. And I don't know why he ran inside like that. But that's Madden for you. See that right here? It's supposed to go straight to the flat. So he did that stupid shit again. Maybe I need to wait until he's on the other side to call it flat. Or reroute him. This lane. I don't know why he keeps running in. Makes no sense. Supposed to just go to the flat unless I put him in a block release, I guess. I mean, I guess that's okay because he runs to get open. So I guess I could deal with that. He still runs his switch concept. I guess I could use that. If I do block release, usually he won't be in the read progression. He'll be blocking. Man, that was a horrible block attempt. I got the slide protection over there and do it. That way he gets a better. Let's see, a slide protection over. And he got fucking. Oh no, I might have to use Mayor for that. I don't think Hoop's much of a. See what tight ends I got, I guess. And Mayor ain't got no. What you doing?
Nigga, you been seeing me call you.
What you want to?
Nothing.
Need your back pocket?
Yeah.
I'll be on later, fellas.